Sisaqhubekeka ke ngebali likatata uNorman Mbiko. Nanku ke eqhubekeka ngebali lakhe.
In 1972, when we played the national team, we had our badge, our blazers with the Springbok badge and the Africa emblem, and we were told that it's a registered franchise of the white Springboks. We cannot use it. So what happened is that before the match, they had to scratch the Springbok. I still have that badge, that blazer, that was used, that had the Springbok rubbed off. Some guys had to put tape on the Springbok itself. And that was done at the last minute while we were already at camp, preparing for the match. We felt bad about it, really bad. Some of the guys wanted not to play, but eventually, because we were already there and we just had to do what we were supposed to do. And then the following match, we brought in the leopard with the leopard badge, and we were called the Leopards. What I can remember about the game, we were tackling the whole match. We never had possession. It was like we were not experienced, and we considered a lot of penalties because of playing offside, because we had to catch them head on. Otherwise, if we keep them up, we stand, they will always had momentum and they could run over us. We were a small group compared to them. But the experience that we had was developing us as a team, because when we went to Italy in 1974, we beat a team that was made of the British barbarians. And that's what made the Captain McBride aware that if we can beat the British barbarians, then it means we are a good side. So he's not taking chances with us. And he brought his best team. Every time we played and the scores are narrow, the guys were inspired knowing that they are coming up to the demand of the game. And we were not penalized as much as we used to be, because we understood, and we had guys that understood. Bill Cunningham, he was a junior Springbok. He was part of the contingent, the coaching panel. And it's worse in Italy, because after the game, everybody enjoys himself until 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning. So it was exciting. What I won't forget is when we played the Federation in PAL in 1967, Peter Mkata was my fly-half. We were losing, and they had 2 drop goals by their fullback, Brink Hayes. And I remember the prop, the front row, we had a good front row, and people were just moving out of the field, and we had a scrum under the post. And then we won a tight head, and I dropped instantly. I dropped, and the ball was over, and we were leading 8-6. What happened is people were screaming and shouting, and they were coming back to see what was happening, because there was a bit of a chaos. And my father was hanging from a tree, because they couldn't see. So they climbed the tree, and they were on branches. And then when the ball was over, he said, "Hooray!" And he forgot that he was on a tree, and he fell down the tree. And when I arrived at home, I couldn't understand. My father was not back yet. He came with a crouch that he has hurt his back. And then my mother asked him, "What was you wrong?" He said, "It's this boy. He made me excited." And then I left the leaves, the branches of the tree, and I fall down. And he was not the only one who fell. Everybody was on that branch, fell to the ground. And that was exciting for me. One of my moments because the team won through my drop goal. We were watching rugby. We were rugby fanatics. So we knew all the politics in South Africa. One reporter asked me, why didn't I join SARU? What I said, rugby is only, for us, rugby was only 1 hour struggle. The 23 hours that we were struggling and we were fighting all the time. I didn't have to show my feelings by playing rugby for SARU because I'm a black man, I was born suffering, and I'm still. Some of those guys who were playing at SARU, they were staying in areas that were built by the Tricamental Parliament that was there in those days. Places like Bella, Greenhaven, they never sacrificed anything for us. But the sympathy was with rugby only for 1 hour. And then the 23 hours that I stayed in the township suffering, nobody was there for us. So I didn't see it as anything that is a savior. It was not a savior for us. And I was black and I was proud to be black. The background of Kwaru is that they were refused to affiliate to the South African Rugby Union because they were in the same area as Eastern Province. So it was a splinter group from Eastern Province. Now, because they wanted to play, they didn't go there because of political aspects, aspirations. They went to play there because they wanted to play, but it ended up they were playing under a union that was saying no abnormal sport from in an abnormal society.
Silvile ke ibali lika Tatu Norman Mbiko. Hey, kwakunzima kakhulu ngezantsuku zengcinezelo. Emnxebeni ke sisehleli no Tatu Mzwandile Sikunana, nomninawa ka Tatu Mbiko, uTatu Mlandeli Mbiko, kwaye no Tatu Louis Mzomba. Asiyazi ba ngobani abanye ke baba, ingathi kugcwele pha eKapa. Tatu Sikunana, ngicela ukusondeza ke ngoku. Ndifuna usixelele into yokubana ungene nzulu kule tumente nizoba nayo kule mpelaveki lizayo. Ndiva kuthiwa ikhona i-tribute kaTatu Norman Mbiko enizawuyenza ngapha eKapa.
Msasazi wami, nami ke ndibulise apho kuwe estudio. Into esizawuthi siyenze ngomhla wesi-7 apha ku-April eZolani Center eNyanga kuwonga elikhawe linguNorman Mbiko. Kuba kaloku uNorman ngumuntu osebenze kakhulu, usebenze kakhulu kwi-community and wenze into ezinkulu even nakwi-rugby. Ngoku into eyenzekayo ke ngomhla wesi-7 lo ndithetha ngawo apha eZolani Center siyonga elikhawe kuba sifuna ukuba negala dinner.
Loluphi usuku ngolesihlanu okanye ngomgqibelo?
Izabe ngomgqibelo.
Ngomgqibelo, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, izabe ngomgqibelo eZolani Center. Ixesha iyabe ngu-5 o'clock.
Okay.
And sikhuphe ke ne-invitation ezithile ukwenzela abantu ninzi umuntu ofuna ukuya phakathi lena sifika kule gala dinner. But ke ngoku
ngicela ubuza abantu ke ngoku abaqala uva ngalento iinkcukacha bangazifumana ndawoni? Andazi uba kukhona kuFacebook okanye kwinto enjalo.
Iinkcukacha bangazifumana kule number 082
yeah
804 1684.
Okay. Kayiphinde lo number?
082 804 1684.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no ndiyabulela tata, enkosi kakhulu. And good luck tata kule.
Ngicela nje ubambe kancane kuba ikhona nje into esisayishile bengifuna sichaza pha kuyo.
Okay.
Ngumlandeli futhi ngihlekana.
Webutho.
Yabona le Galatina ne. Kudala sizama into nesifuna ukwenza i-foundation because sithe sajonga apha eNyanga safumana i-test internet la Institute of Security Studies. Nyanga crime capital. Ngo-1960 yakenzeka lento size apha konono. Sababuza benza njani. Kwakuphinde kuthiwa i-spoiler culture. Abantu benobugebengu ukuze kwenziwe lento. Unono bafumana i-support too much because babe-visible abantu babezi-officials playing English. In terms of engabi i-financial administrators. Ngoku sifuna ukwenza i-foundation ezo-intervene kwi-social problems esinazo. Yilento sithi abantu simene wonke umuntu throughout South Africa bekhona kule Galadini as a launching pad. Lento sifuna uyenza.
Okay.
Inkosi sichaza njengomsasazi sifuna abantu bayize. Thank you very much.
Okay, phambi koba uhambe tata bengicela nje ubuza. Ndivile ukubana utata uNorman Mbiko akaphilanga. Injani imeko yakhe apho?
Ukhona nangolugqibo thetha naye une-Parkinson otherwise imike imfaneka lokhu isivubeko otherwise stable akhonimisa naye bobudala nje wena.
Oh, okay.
Akhondi serious abantu bathanda exacerbate i-situation.
Ndiyabulela kakhulu ke manene ngapha eKapa. Nisixelela nzulu kubanzi ngotata uNorman Mbiko. Enkosi kakhulu.
Thank you mhlekazi.
Sir Jack, khayiqukumbele ke inkqubo. Uthini ngalomba katata uNorman Mbiko?
I think Zizi apha kuPhaka, I think okokuqala manike umbulelo into biPhaka imani ePhaka lamabala ngaziwayo eMzantsi Afrika. Kudala ke lenza ikhwelo kosomashishini into mabagalele imali apha. Sizokwazi into kokuba sidibanise lembali ininzi lembali baninzi abantu funeke siye kubo sininzi amabali funeke siwafumene ukwenzela uba siwasherishe nabantu abamnyama abangakwaziyo lamabali. Uyava phaa kuyachaza noba uthi uLouis Mzomba umna akhange ndikhulise between the four lines only even outside usifumene izikills zoba abe ngumntu. Louis usuke phaya woba ngusompempe omnye wosompempe abaziwayo. Ndizama ukuthi yonke elibali likaBhuti Norman bekumeba liyathathwa as an inspiration afana noBhomza ngohle because noBhomza was doing exactly le nto yenziwa nguBhuti Norman. Bonke ababhuti badala yayingabantu ababekhuthele. NoBhuti Bhomza was doing the same thing. Nditsho ngoku le nto buyithetha ndiyayazi le nto ngothethayo kugcwele ngoku phaa kaBhuti Norman. Njengoba kugcwele nje kuphekiwe phaa kumntu uzawutya phaa kunjalo ke phaya kaBhuti Norman. Ndizama ukuthi if abantu abamnyama bebenobuyela back kwandalashe kubuye i-empathy ubuntu obu Bhuti Norman benayo. Uyava kuthiwa befundisa abantu ukuthengisa ebefundisa abantu mabebezi-entrepreneur at a very early age bahambe bethengisa. Ndiyafuna ukuthi Ndonja we need to go on osomashishini please mabazogalela apha imali sizokwazi into yokuba siphake ezi zinto ziyum.
Manibulele masibambe apha kwedabane. Enkosi kakhulu mkhwemntu omkhulu. Hayi ke nalo ke ibali likatata uNorman Mbiko ningayilibali bakule mpela veki siyaqhuba ngeHong Kong 7 zizoba yilonto ke iBlitzbokke zizobe zikhona phaa kula tumente. Ndiyathemba ukubana siniphathele into ezimnandi into eziyum.